Yeah, no, I was explaining it to a lot of the guys and even to some of the people out here. There's, first of all, no intention at all. I was trying to close the ball down, and as I was going in so fast that I even slipped a little bit, and he was trying to cut back, and it was something where just my arm was extended out, again, for no intentional reason. I was just trying to get my arm around him and body him off the ball, and I said, too, I think it didn't help that he's a smaller player. I think if it was a taller guy, I may have just landed into the guy's shoulder. But again, no intention. I saw the replay in slow motion, and it looks like it could have been intentional, but it certainly wasn't. So
you get the start. It obviously wasn't how you felt it. You wanted it to go. But in terms of being out there, being in the first team, what did you think that the speed of the play was, and how did you feel you fit in?
I thought I fit in great. I thought it was going well. We created chances to score. I almost had one in the beginning of the game as well. And there's a lot of space out there, and we had our chances. And I thought more were going to come in the second half, so I was unfortunate to get sent off at that time. So we're just going to move on from it. I'll move on from it. Can't look back now, and learn from it, and nothing else to do but move on.
So what is your frustration level now that this team does look to move on, but 2 points out of 3 games, you're going into what's going to be a rough game against Chicago, and you're going to have to watch that. What is your feeling on that game?
Look, we have a great group of guys here in the locker room, a lot of good professionals, and it's early in the season still. We know we have a good team. We're moving in the right direction. This was a little bit of a hiccup. It was just tough playing down in the second half, playing down 10 men. But we're happy with where we are. We know we have things to work on, things to improve, but there's still plenty of positive things too. So we're just going to work on those, take those into the next game against Chicago, and hopefully turn it around a little bit.
Talk about it, playing a full game again when you go down a man and you have to do a lot more chasing and really break out of the game plan that you prepared for beforehand.
When you go down a man, you kind of just have to figure it out on the fly, toughen up a little bit, and there's obviously a lot more work that needs to be put in, but we probably could have put in the work a little bit smarter than that. We kind of gave away some poor goals and went forward in bits and starts and could have done a little bit better judging when to go and when to keep it for a little bit. So, yeah.
It looked like Atiba Harris was really, really trying to push you onto your left, really getting almost parallel to the touchline. Do you feel like there's other things that you need to be doing to keep him a little more on his toes and give you a little more respect on your left side?
Yeah, I didn't even really think about that. I thought Atiba played very high tonight. So, it made it tougher for me that when the ball's turning over, I'm an extra 20 yards closer to our goal, so it's an extra 20 yards to go the other way. So I thought that he did a good job doing that. Other than that, going forward, we could just be a little better, a little sharper. We're missing some passes here and there, and still trying to get going.
How hard was it in that first half when you were on the splashy side of the field and the ball was holding up a little more than you would have wanted in the grass?
Yeah, you just kind of have to play it a little bit differently. It's unfortunate when the grass is, when the field's a little in poor condition. So you got to be smarter about, especially defensively, and sometimes you can't keep possession the way you'd like to, and you got to judge passes a little bit differently.
So it's only 2 points out of 3 games, and going on the road looking for that first win. What are the words being said, by the guys behind the scenes to try and keep everybody focused and motivated?
We're a good team, and we believe we're a good team, and we're going to get back to doing that on the training pitch this week. But also, we need to get ourselves going here because I think I wasn't here at the beginning of last year, but some guys have been here in the past that we've started not the way we would have liked to. And we'd like to turn that around now rather than call it August or July. So we're trying to get ourselves going.
Sebastien, talk about your own personal frustration levels right now in terms of how the season has gone. It's been a little rough going for you, trying to get the ball in front of goal and make some plays.
Yeah, it's just a little bit disappointed, all together like the last first 3 games, we play, I think we play well, in the first half we think we had the game. Dallas, we are not really dangerous and we have some chances to score, and after, a run of play, there's a little red card, against us again, a call from a referee doesn't really help the game, and kind of pull us down, make us run more and frustrate us, a little bit, and he just from the beginning of the season, what's going on for us. So we have to make the luck turn around and make sure that for the next game we got a win and we kind of stay together. But as of right now, it's mentally a bit difficult because we can see that I don't know if the league or the referee have something against us, but it's just always the wrong call. So it's just very frustrating. We are going to try to move on and stay positive for the next game.
As one of the leaders of this team, as one of the veteran guys, how do you move past your own frustrations and remember that you have to tell everyone and help everyone keep moving as well as yourself?
No, definitely. I think it's most important that we are together in a win and we are together in a loss. It's not like the fault of one guy, two guy, or it's all of us. The guy who plays, the guy on the bench. We are as a group, united to win every game and do a good season. So we have to all kind of like talk to each other, look at each other in the mirror, and see what we can do better. But at the end, there's sometimes some calls we can't kind of control, and it's right now what frustrates us a lot. So we have to stick together is most important, and we know that we play well. We proved it last week in Salt Lake. I think we show in the first half. Unfortunately we didn't score, but we moved this team of Dallas who for everybody who are the best in the league right now. But I didn't see it in the first half. So I think we have a good group, good quality, but we have to play at 11. It's always easier to win a game.